Big Bootsie brought him to Harlem. I had to introduce him to Harlem's finest, man. If you know anything about Harlem, man, this the big homie. You know what I mean? Just so you know, this the biggest homie. You understand what I'm saying? So I had to bring him over here to come check Gangsta Lou and go get bigger, finer, more gangster, more thorough. You know what I mean? We go all the way back. Come over here and salute him. So let him see that. Let him see the salute. So you know, this is how the youngest respect the gangster, man. You know what I mean?
Gangsters be the general, you heard?
You know what I mean?
Real right since the 80s, baby.
All right.
You already know Harlem, real right only.
Just so you know, AKA Boogaloo. You know what I mean? This Harlem's finest. This how they do it. I just want to introduce you. You know what I mean?
Definitely is a pleasure.
You know? To the big homie.
Thank you, bro. Coming through, bro. Homie, to meet the big homie. Homie, and they, you know, your loved ones speak so highly of you out here, homie. All of these blocks, homie, they all speak highly of you, homie. They all speak highly, and so they was like, nigga, you gotta go around there and meet, you know what I'm saying, the big homie real quick. Homie, you need to go around there and touch bases and tap in.
This is one of the other guys that I looked up to growing up.
Right.
This is my big brother. You know
Right. They've been speaking on you since I touched down. They've been speaking your name, ringing bells.
Just so you know, you ain't gotta be there to get you.
I'm like, damn, homie, this nigga the nigga then, homie. I'm like, damn.
Bro, nothing, bro. You know, it took a long time for me to change my attitude to be able to have people approach me, because for years I've been really unapproachable, you know what I'm saying? Even now, so more days that I'm really kind of active in social media, sometimes people, I don't be really knowing if a person, if it's love or if it's a slug, you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes people look at me and I don't know what type of look it is, and I be having to catch myself on some old, nah, Lou, it ain't that. Maybe they just saw you on one of your interviews and they just staring at you in a certain type of way. Right. So it kind of like is kind of like mixed feelings with this shit, you know what I'm saying? When you coming from the street and shit, you know, I don't know how to really embrace this shit. I try to, but I really don't know how to. You know what I'm saying?
You know, there ain't no manual, wasn't no manual given to us from the street. We just know the code that we abide by. You know, it ain't a hand manual, because at the end of the day, every individual is different. And so how we all approach it, you know, how we do, you know, anything is how we gonna do everything. And I can respect that, how you saying that, because that's what it is, homie. You came from the soil with it. So you've seen so much shit in your lifetime, homie, that it's just embedded into you, your cognitive behavior. So it's just that way. Like, you know, when I first came home, I had an issue with my hands being balled up all the time, because in there I always knew to protect myself. So I didn't know if the homies was gonna stab me up or knock me out. So